how are you? So welcome to Nonizuki YouTube channel. Today I want to do a review on the 200cc sports bike. This is our 200cc sports bike. It's black in color, a very nice color. This is something that you can actually experiment a lot with, do stickers, customization. So it's a really fun color. And this is one of the longest bikes that I have. If you compare these to the 150, 180, it's slightly longer, just a few inches longer than that bike. So again, most clients, amazed that these are 200cc and it looks bigger than a 200cc bike. So the weight on this bike, the dry weight is 149 kgs. It's a single cylinder, air-cooled engine. I'm going to highlight on the dashboard. So my cameraman will just come close so that I can highlight some features on the dashboard. I just like sitting on this bike, man. So voila! So it has a completely digital dashboard. If you can compare with the videos that I've done for the 180cc bike and the 350cc bike, actually this is purely digital, just like the 350cc bike. So I wanted to highlight the fact that you can see this blinking part shows empty. This is the fuel gauge. So it means that the fuel tank has very minimal fuel. So the fuel tank capacity of this bike is 18 liters. So there's something that is written here on the tank, and I'd like to highlight it due to what is happening in the country. Preserve nature. Always wear a helmet. Ride safely, read the owner's manual carefully before riding. So this is very important to all riders to follow these, because your life and how you maintain your bike depends on it. So proceeding back to the dashboard. So I wanted to just highlight on the gears. Currently my bike is on 6 gears. So let me just reset gear system for my bike. It's gear 1 down, the rest neutral, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 are up. So we're going to start from gear 1 going all the way. So I'm just going to shift my gear lever upwards. So clutching, I need to engage the clutching. Then since we are static, I have to move the bike front and behind. Now we are at neutral. Neutral actually depicts here, does not depict on this part of the gears. So there are other clients that say, oh, I've not seen my bike on neutral. Here's my neutral. Sawa. So let's go look for 2. Have to move it front and behind. There's 2. Then I'm now looking for 3. So we're going to go to look for 4. So we look for 5. Mind you, my bike is static, but I have to move it from behind. So 6. My bike has 6 gears. So when it comes to servicing the bike, so the reason why we service this bike after 800 kilometers, the engine oil in the bike is the one that comes from the manufacturer, and it actually weakens after 800 kilometers. So other than changing the engine oil, the reason why we change the engine oil, actually, before I just skip that, is because most of the time when we engage the clutch, as I said in my previous video, some of the particles that come from the clutch plates actually drop to the engine and actually mix with the current engine oil. So it's really good to change that as periodically as possible. So I want to highlight something we have on all my bikes. It's a finger oil filter. It's like this big, just a small spring with a wire mesh. It actually tries to sieve the particles from the clutch plates. So it's a bit hidden, but it's it's on the left hand side, closer to where the engine chassis is actually written. It's this actually big part, it's a knob. It's supposed to be periodically cleaned. So your technician can actually open this with a different spanner over here. So just try to highlight it. It's a bit hidden. So due to the fairings of my bike here, you can see a knob over there. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. Oh, yeah, there it is. So it's supposed to be periodically checked after every service. It can be cleaned with petrol. I tell your technician to clean it with petrol, the spring, and also the mesh. It's a spring and a mesh. So it's a dual disc brake caliper. So it has double disc on the front, which makes the braking system pretty sharp. It's equipped, of course, with 2 sets of disc brakes. So, of course, when the service time comes up, you're going to require to purchase at least 2 pairs on the front and 1 pair on the behind, because the behind only has 1 disc brake caliper. So the front tire size is 110 by 70 by 17. The rear tire size is 140 by 70 by 17. So it's also equipped with a crash bar, and if you notice, I don't know whether it's going to be very clear in the video. It's a bit curved, so my camera guy will just come and zoom in here. It's a bit curved, slightly longer, and what's the importance of having a crash bar on your bike? So many things. This is the first point of contact when your bike falls. Here, and your side mirror. So the good thing about this bike, the side mirror are adjustable. So you might actually fall, but the side mirror will fold. So you might not even break your side mirror. This model and the 350cc model are the only bikes I have with adjustable side mirrors. For the 180 and 150, it's a bit stiff. So on a point of fall or losing balance if you land on the floor, these and these for 180 will break. But for this model, this point and this point, so you actually protect your fairings. At least for these, by the time it gets to your brake level, clutch level, you can actually, save some cost on the spare part aspect. So the ground clearance level is a bit low. It's very similar to my 180 and my 250. So short people would be very comfortable with this. Also tall people, I found them very comfortable also with this model, because the ground clearance level, the ground clearance level, by the way, is the distance between the ground and the bike. So you can see it's not really wide. Now, the other thing, considering this bike is a bit slightly longer than the 180cc, you need to work on your braking reflexes, like as often as possible. So you need to practice on the defense training and skills, so that you can sharpen your senses when it comes to braking and all that. So I want to highlight the headlights. These beautiful headlights. So these are secrets. This is one bike that you can use effectively at night and not find the need of adding extra lights, because this headlight is so round. Clearly takes at least at night you need to see every pothole, a small stone and all that, just the smallest thing that will keep you on guard. And this headlight is very reliable. Unfortunately, we can't see it clearly during the day, but it's among the clearest headlights that I have. They're very reliable. All the people I've sold to these bikes have not even found the need to add extra lights to increase visibility at night. So that's a plus sign. So the other thing is probably speaking about the toolkit. The toolkit is always placed here. It's good when you're riding, have your tools. A lot of things happen at the road, and each and every time you're on the road, you're at risk. So it comes with just a few toolkits which you can use to tighten some of the bolts. It's always on the back of the seat. Yeah, these are just a few, but you can always add more tools They're at affordable prices at some of the tools centers in the country. The fuse is also here. That's just among the few things that you need. So for those people that want to improvise top boards, I'd recommend probably you do some welding just slightly above the pillion seat. You can actually increase it to this part, so that at least you can access the fuse aspect of this. And if you have put your toolkit here, it's a bit easier to access it from here. So those are just a few things that I wanted to highlight in this bike. So feel free to ask any questions. You can reach me on my Facebook page. You can reach me on my Facebook page, Jincheng 200cc Kenya. I also have another Facebook page, Noninzuki Bikes. Instagram, Noninzuki, and also Jincheng 200cc Kenya. Twitter handle, Noninzuki. I'll attach my contact details, both WhatsApp numbers, on the description below. So feel free to ask any questions. Subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye.